Welcome back, it's the weekend and it's another episode. Thank you for everyone following me. That's it, goodbye. That's not goodbye, is it? We're back. God, you can tell I'm already hot, ginger. Got down here a bit late, it's just gone 10 o'clock. Bit of a lazy morning. I was really hoping to get down here and getting cracking on. Message there from my mate, that's all right. So what are we going to do today? What we got to do? We just got to do some welding. We got to do the arches. We've got to make the ducting for the other side. Yeah. And we'll just see what we got done. We got a few bits and bobs that arrived. In my tidying up the other day, I did find this. This is left over from the race car that never raced. So yeah, we might chop that up and put that up there, up on the old front bars. Also, quick shout out to Shine Automotive. Chat to them on and off a little bit. They've just obviously, if you haven't followed them, follow them. They're doing a Audi, Fiesta, Ford type Frankenstein car as well. So really good. Slightly better quality than mine, but hey ho. We can't always be at everybody's level. I'm at the bottom, and then we work up. So yeah, check them out. Yeah, they've challenged me for a quarter mile. Maybe not a quarter mile because that's quite far. And also, I don't think, because I haven't measured mine too much when I was building it, I don't know how straight it will go. So we may have to put some bends and curves in there somewhere. So yeah, been tidying up, so we've got a bit of space. As I said, it's hot outside, so I think we'll mark out and cut out the other square to round tube ducting holes that we need and panels that we need to do in the back of the unit here while it's warm out front. Oh, I've waffled for too long already. Talk about tea in a bit. Okie dokie. Made myself a little metal bench. This is the template that we made before. I made two of these, or there are two templates on this, but because everything's mirror imaged, if you sort of mean, you know, I've got the hole in the centre of the square. You can, the template's very simple. So yeah, basically I can't find the other spare one I've made to draw around, so we'll undo this and draw around it. So we need four of these. Well, we need two of these, but four the templates. So yeah, I'll just undo the sellotape. Another shout out. Oh, well, shout out. I don't think you're gonna watch, but what a video channel I've been watching recently is Bad Chad. Yeah. I think he had a TV show, or he did have a TV show because I've got some of it recorded, but yeah, does a YouTube channel now, so, well, he always has done maybe. And yeah, I quite like it because he's very, it does completely different colours to me, the old like American, you know, hot rods and things and whatever, but his style is very similar to mine. You think a couple of times, you cut a couple of times, you weld it a few times. If it works, it's great. If it don't work, you redo it. So yeah, go check him out. Really good. All right, let's cut four of these out. Oh, I hate making repetitive stuff. It really does my noggin in. Anyway, four of those cut. Just need to mark them roughly where, well, mark them where I need to fold-ish. I fold actually in between each of those lines as well. And then fold them up and then see what they look like all together and get some tacks on them, I guess. Uncle Mark. I haven't done it for ages, have I? Left the gas tap open. And all the gas has leaked away. Obviously I don't really have, I do have a leak, but not a big enough one to hear, if you see what I mean, so it's fine normally. It's just obviously, yeah, you leave your gas tap open for a week. It normally gets out somewhere. Well, it does in my case. Damn it, no gas! Quick trip to BOC, glad they're open. Mark, Uncle Mark, take the readings. Let's get back to where we were half an hour ago. Okay, not as pretty as the first two that I made, but they'll still function for what we need. I'm getting hot and losing enthusiasm already. So yeah, maybe we'll move the car over, get these welded in. Yeah, let's have a think. Not sure if I've just shown you this. I've been procrastinating to the point where I've actually been trying to clear stuff off my bench and stuff because the bench has got to go as well. But we'll worry about that later. So yeah, I've just been causing a lot of mess instead of actually trying to do some work. But yeah, so we've got those roughly tacked onto the back flange, just so we can sort of see them. As I said, they're not as brilliant as the other side, but hey ho, they'll be functional. So I need to put some little rings on them yet to actually attach the hose to. And obviously, yeah, we've got to still fill them in and connect them up to the front flange. And we've still got to do the ducting on the outside as well. Hot. I'm just going to nip off for a quick walk around the park with my daughter, and then I'll come back. Okay, back from my walk now. Very busy in the park. So we'll come back down the unit again. We've got a few more hours. Let's try and make some progress, even though tidying up is progress. But two things that are in my head while I'm thinking here. What was for dinner was going to be something from Lidl, but it's not now. After talking to my daughter, we're going to have fish and chips around her place. I've got to bring it for some reason. And we're going to watch Clarkson's Farm, which I'm quite keen on watching. Love or hate him, I like him. And it looks quite interesting, as well as funny. So that's that. And also, on a side note, is anybody watching a Range Rover dealer? If you are, could you leave a message, get in touch? My daughter likes Range Rovers and she would like to buy one. So yeah, we want to just talk to someone that's actually quite nice. So if somebody follows me that is, and they're quite nice, get in touch. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is fit this other headlight, because again, let's just put off what we're doing and jump to another job. But get that headlight mounted. If we can get that headlight mounted, we can then take this front bumper off, because again, do you remember we made that bar up that went across here behind the bumper to mount onto those parts? We can take that off. We can take the bumper off because I tack welded that onto the actual chassis, and we can make up some mounts that unbolt, because again, we want that bar to come off. It's not structural. It's purely just to give the bumper something to bolt onto and me to run wires on and things like that. Anyway, headlight first. Okay, both headlights mounted. I think the actual bonnet's got a slight different curvature, because obviously you can just see it tapering away slightly differently, but body filler will fix everything, won't it? So yeah, obviously in the end didn't really need so much out of that alternator, but we've got the spotlights covering that anyway. I must say thanks to everybody that sort of sent me stuff, especially the Stellas. I must go through everyone's names. I'll get too excited when an Amazon parcel just turns up. I just open it at home. I should really wait a while and just go through it with everybody and thank everybody. So I really do appreciate it, but also I'm sorry if I haven't mentioned your name, but I really do appreciate it, and when I find names I will. Anyway, I think it's time to take the bumper off now. Okay, bumper off. As you can see, this is a bar that we made up that actually mounted inside the bumper. We made it on the bumper originally, and then obviously I've just tacked some bars on, just hold it in position. So that's the position it needs to be. It's not strength, it's not frontal impact. We're going to die if we get hit in the crash into a tree. But it's purely to strengthen the thing up. So maybe we don't need a bar going across. Well, we do, because I need some strength in the bumper to at least try and cope with a bit of weight of the spotlight bar. Oh, I burnt myself on the welding there. Look. So anyway, let's see what we can think of now of making this boltable. Okay, this is what I've gone for. Oh, I'm gonna have to getting to the end of the day now. I've now cut myself twice and burnt myself once. Cracked out the Stella because, yeah, I needed that. So basically, 2mm capped the end of the cross members off. We did our favourite drilling and with nuts, and then we'll have, obviously you can see I've only bolted one on, and a plate coming down from this bar, welded onto the back. Maybe a little bit of triangulation, just to, not for going for strength really, just to stop things moving a bit and twisting a bit. Just fatigue, you know, you could imagine the vibration might end up snapping, so yeah, we might just run a little triangle just down the side here on one side just to give it the strength, and then obviously haven't done the other side yet, but we'll do the same the other side, and I think that'll do. I thought I quite like these. These obviously rest the bumper on, a couple of little bolts go through. I think they're due for now, but obviously they're a bit flappy, so obviously they're not when the bumper's on, but because they go underneath the bumper, which is sort of a bit silly in my case, I just thought, oh, it'd be great to rest them on. But anyway, that's what it is. We need to finish welding them, but what I might do is just a bit of a rod back to the lower subframe, since though that is part of the subframe now, so you know, if we ever take that off, that comes off with it. So God knows if we ever need to replace that and it's bent, but hey ho, worry about those things later on. Yeah, so at least that caps the end off. We can fully weld this bar. Again, as I said, it's not for strength, it's not for saving my life, it's just purely for looks and holding the bumper on. And so what would be nice is to run another one, some sort of bar off the headlamp mountings, but I'm not too sure if we've got room for that. If it is, there's a very thin one. So yeah. Right. Whew. Wow. That's it. Sorry, I haven't got much done today. I might try and take some days off work and just try and hit it. You can see me, look, ginger, sunburnt. Thank you again for everyone that supports me. Just hitting the like button really helps. Subscribing if you don't. Still limited edition pizza cutters left. Check the description. Plenty of other ways to support me as well. Check the description. And if anybody's got a unit that's in the West Sussex area, we're going to need one in a few months. We've got a couple of months, so don't panic yet. But we need to start clearing up, and that's what we're doing. So I'll crack on and do a little bit more while I've just edited the video and upload it, so it's at least ready for you guys tonight. So hopefully you've had a good time and having a nice meal and all that. So yeah, check out the video channels, the YouTube channels that I've mentioned. So yeah, hopefully we can get a race done at some point and get this car actually finished. Sometimes it feels like there's lots to do. Right,